Two shadows in a neon hallway, laughing like the world was on our side. But the smiles were paper thin and holy, and the goddamn light kept lying. You wore a leather jacket like armor, I wore a grin with the zipper stuck. We called each other when the nights got louder, said I'm fine and meant I'm fucked. Your jokes were shotgun shells in velvet, my silence was a loaded gun. We swore we weren't the type to crumble, but both of us were coming undone. Two kids who learned to fake the sunrise, two liars with trembling hands. You liked the taste of midnight radio, I liked how pain made maps of plans. Remember that time you pushed me out the doorway, said go before the ghosts return. I pretended not to hear the tremor, you pretended not to watch me burn. We traded band-aids for midnight cigarettes, we traded secrets for sick applause. And every hour you was a razor, their teeth polite then raw, because we both had hollowed out tomorrows. We both had pockets full of stone. We'd sing like saints in empty churches, but every hymn was whispered alone. Your laugh was a hospital corridor, mine was a poem with no shore. We'd walk like astronauts on cracked tile, pretending the floor was no more. You said I'll save you when the tide comes in, I said I'll save you if you bleed. But saving turned into bargaining, and bargaining bled into need. Two mirrors with the same dark scratch, two mirrors that wouldn't show. We were thieves stealing our own daylight, driving too fast in a town so slow. Sometimes a bridge is just a mouth that keeps on lying. Sometimes the stars are just the places you stop crying. I can see your pulse like a lighthouse under plaster, and I swear to God I wish we could have been honest faster. If I peel my face off like a bandage, if you put your hand out, maybe we'd have learned how to breathe without the shout. But master, holy coffins that we keep and keep and keep, and promises are paper boats that drown before we sleep. You left a note that read like grocery list, it smelled like coffee in the rain. I found it folded in the book of lies you read. I read your name and felt the stain. I thought of all the times we swore we'd run away, of all the cigarettes we used as flags, how we cursed the world for being cruel and swore we wouldn't be its nags. I wish I knew the language of your silence, I wish I knew the weight of your night. I wish I had stolen back the words you buried, or lit a candle where you couldn't see the light. Now there's a chair with an empty jacket and a voicemail I can't press delete. Your laugh is a hole in the back of my throat, your ghost hangs pictures in my sleep. People say I'm sorry like it's currency, like words can wipe the floor. But apology is a cheap machine when the engine's gone and the doors are closed. I keep your last cigarette in a matchbox, I keep your lighter by my bed. I keep saying I should have known like a prayer, and cursing God for what we said. We were fools with crowns of broken glass, kings of a